Merlin Hummel from Germany, just 23, but an 81-meter thrower. The German is so strong in the technical events.
And look at Greece and look at the Netherlands in the last stretch of the 400 meters.
Now Merlin Hummel, can he get over 80 meters? Can he challenge Mikhailo Kokan or Bensi Halash? No, just drops down. Well, no, it might well be very close to the 81-meter mark. It's very deceptive and there's a lot of shadow out there. Now let's just see. He looks pleased, he looks happy with that, and his coaches were clapping. I do apologise, there is a lot of sun and it's very difficult to see sometimes where the hammer's coming down. 81.27, a personal best for the German, and it moves him up into second place. There's the results of the hammer throw, it's confirmed.
The Olympic champion that Phil mentioned just now, Yemizi Ogunleye of Germany, 26 years old. She's a wonderful singer too.
This means the victory in the hammer throw is going to be for Mikhailo Kokan and Ukraine.
Well, Ogunleye, can she respond to this, react to this? Oh, I think she can. That was massive too from the German. Don't know if it was 20 meters, but Schilder, a championship record with that 2014 in round 5. And Ogunleye trying to respond. That one's around 19.5 meters. She has improved in round 5, there's no doubt about that. Prior to that effort, her best was, what, 18.80 in round 4, and 19.58 there.
Confirmation of the standings, dominates the European stage, although it was Ogunleye who came through.
Just shows how much team positions be swung by one single result this early.
Shanice Kraft, 3-time European Championship bronze medalist, but this year she's returned to form at 32 years of age. Personal best recently of 68.10 in Wiesbaden. Now Shanice Kraft passed her previous 5th round effort. She's in 3rd place at the moment. 3 times European Championship medalist. I'm not sure that was a good throw. She seemed to stutter. Oh, and it's over 60 meters though.
It's about 62, I think.
Yeah.
And she was holding her knee a few minutes ago. I thought she was carrying a niggle.
And I also thought it wasn't the best of throws across the circle. She sort of seemed to stumble and stutter into her final step. But 61.53. Can't complain about that. Shanice Kraft coming through with that last round effort of 61.53 to take 2nd place. Karl Berendorf. Well, Berendorf, 29 years of age, but just 10 days ago ran a personal best of 8:11.52 in Finland. But he's grimacing behind him. Berendorf looks very comfortable at this stage. Palkovic, who pushed the pace in the previous lap, he's on the inside at the moment, not in a good position. He looked very laboured getting over that barrier, the 8:18 man. Daru coming through from a long way back, perhaps running a very steady, very conservative race over those first 2 kilometres, and has run a very clever tactical race to get up there as well. It's looking as though there's now starting to be a little bit of daylight, but as I say that, Constantina's back. It was looking as though it was Arke and Berendorf and Daru getting away. Berendorf, now Berendorf rounds the Spaniard to the groans of the home crowd. It's a little bit sparsely attended along the back straight. The home straight is packed, and Berendorf though, he's coming in now. The last water jump and one more barrier after this. Berendorf starting to pull away from the otherwise favourite Arke now having to struggle to hold off Daru in 2nd place, but it's Berendorf switching out to the 2nd lane just to get a clear view. Comfortable hurdling from Berendorf, and Berendorf coming through, and this is looking as though it could be a championship record. It's speeded up, it's 8:20.43, a championship record for Berendorf.
Brilliant stuff from Berendorf, and look at that, he looks easy, doesn't he? Goodness me, the Germans at the moment have got a bit of a production line of great 3,000 metre steeplechasers. He was the European Championship bronze medalist last year, Bebendorf, but a late developer, I think you could say.
Well, you have to say, Bebendorf, what a terrific run from this man who's really coming into his own this year. 29 years of age, and he's having the season of his life over the barriers. And yes, he did break sweat, but it did look very comfortable.
And there's the team standing. Germany, the surprise package, I suppose, at this early stage, down in 9th, but they are improving. Phil lifted 2 places with that will from Bevendorf.
Carolina Joya improved to 14.45 at the start of this month. She could be a contender for top honours.
Carolina Joya of Germany. 14.45 is her lifetime best. That was in Essen at the beginning of this month. She's capable of regaining the lead. The Berlin athlete competes for the North Berlin club. Now, deep concentration. Nice speed, nice rhythm. Oh, ho, ho. If she gets the green light, that is good. She has regained the lead. I'll tell you what, it's gone nuts in these last few jumps. Plus 0.3, the win behind Oshkog. Joya there, plus 3.3. Can't be, surely. Did she get a fortunate gust? Or was that 3 centimetres behind the board, behind the front edge of the board? But surely it's enough to win. She has 14.17 to her name so far. 14.18, 14.42 for Joya. Wow! It is a massive jump. It's very close to her lifetime best from the 1st of June, 14.45. And she has eventually won after such a close contest up to that final effort. But it's a really, really impressive jumping there. 16 points for Germany in the women's triple jump. Joya 14.42, eventually way ahead of Oshkog of Sweden and Saraceni. Mika Sosna, just 22 years old, but a 70-meter thrower, again in Ramona in Oklahoma, that facility where the winds are so helpful. Let's catch up with the discus in the meantime. Sosna, opening throw from Mika Sosna of Germany, and it's big, it's way out beyond 66 meters. Brilliant throwing from this big lad. Now, what does he actually get given here? 66.17 for the German.
Yes, there we go. This is the penultimate event on the penultimate day. Mika Sosna, good throwing from him, 66.17.
There's the team standings after 21 events. Germany have moved up to 4th. Remember, they were outside the top 10 yesterday, Germany.
Well, Kevin Krantz comes in as the lead-off runner. Arvid Schulte, the German. Schulte who had the second leg 2 years ago. The Germans won this.
Set.
Well, it's a fairly even break, but Ramel-Glav on the outside, perhaps in front for the Britons. Changeover's always the issue for the British quartet, and it's a messy one for Britain. Italy running well at this stage, and so too the Netherlands. Tamar Burnett having an excellent second leg for the Dutch. And once again, not the best of changeovers for the Britons, but they get it from one man to another. It's going well as well, but now the Dutch had a great third leg, and it's a free for second place man. Can Amodadze come through? No, it's a free for who takes it for the Dutch. Germany came through strongly. It's always well practiced. 38.27.
Surely the favourite, but she's got stiff competition. The German, Malaika Mihambo, twice world champion, Olympic champion in Tokyo 2021. 7.07 this year.
Given the quality of this competition. But, well, it's the turn of Mihambo now. Former world champion. A European champion, such a great jumper and such a charismatic character. Oh, that's close to the 7-meter mark. Now, let's just make sure it was a white flag. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is pretty much a white flag. Just looking across there, he's got 5 centimetres to spare on the board. Gets great lift, 6.84 to take the lead for Michaela Mahambo of Germany. A marvellous effort there on a second attempt, bouncing very quickly back from that foul in the first round.
There it is, confirmation of that win for Italy yet again. 6.92, 16 points, precious points. Germany, Mihambo 6.84. They will love those points too. Well, here's a big man. They'll be looking for good points here, the Germans. Weber of Germany. He could threaten the 90-meter line here today. Weber has thrown 91.06 this year. That was about 6 weeks ago in Doha. Getting ready to throw. Opening throw here. Julian Weber. One of the biggest throwers in history with that 91.06 from the middle of May this season. How well has that one gone? How well has it gone? It's gone really well. It's over 85 meters. He loves it. Nobody else has approached the 80-meter line yet. But Weber, who is down there in 13th in the throwing order, has waited a long time for this, and he gets it right. Bang! 85.15. That'll take some catching. Nice throw. And now he can relax and start to think about getting it a little bit more right, getting the timing right. Will Weber take this next throw? That's the question. I think he's got... No, it's just been confirmed he's not going to take it. He's doing his own sort of bolt javelin pose there. A very worthy winner is the German.
Germany on the podium in 3rd, Netherlands 4th. They've never finished higher, and a good result for Britain in 5th. Well, there's a lot of athletes out there. Those are very long, as is traditionally the case. I think it's the very biggest medal podium I've ever seen in athletics. Taking the bronze medals in 3rd place. 5 times champions, but having to settle for 3rd place on this occasion, Germany. And they really had a very good second half of these championships, struggling around the middle of the table overnight between Friday and Saturday, but came through strongly and made up the ground and got themselves onto the medal table, overtaking the likes of the Netherlands and Great Britain, Northern Ireland and the hosts.
Lovely to see. Lovely to see.
Hi, I'm Nadia Battogretti. Sign up now to the European Athletics YouTube channel.